In the sweepingly nostalgic, emotionally radiant, and breathlessly romantic contemporary masterpiece Every Summer After, New York Times best-selling phenomenon Carley Fortune delivers an absolute triumph of second-chance romance and coming-of-age emotional depth. The novel masterfully utilizes a dual timeline and lakeside sanctuary framework. The narrative introduces Persephone Fraser, a 30-year-old apartment-dwelling magazine editor in the city who has spent a decade running from a catastrophic mistake that shattered her life. For 10 years, Percy has kept her distance from Barry's Bay, the nostalgic paradise where her family owned a lake cottage and where she spent the 6 most formative summers of her youth. Her carefully constructed isolation is completely derailed by a single, devastating phone call, delivering the news that Sam Florek's mother has passed away. Knowing she cannot abandon the boy who was once her entire world, Percy is forced to return to the lake, stepping right back into the gravitational pull of the only man she has ever truly loved. Fortune's signature prose is exceptionally vivid, sun-drenched, and dripping with the sensory magic of endless summers, cool lake water, and the bittersweet ache of first love. The narrative employs a gorgeously balanced alternating timeline structure, seamlessly weaving together the present-day weekend of grief and reunion with the chronological history of those 6 unforgettable summers from their teenage years. Fortune expertly weaponizes the friends-to-lovers and second-chance romance formulas, tracing how an awkward horror movie-obsessed young Percy first bonded with Sam, the brilliant, hard-working local boy next door. Their connection grew from late-night swims and shared diner meals into a fierce, all-consuming teenage love affair that seemed entirely unbreakable, until a single night of panic and ultimate betrayal tore them apart. Far from a superficial beach read, the book serves as a profound, beautifully textured study on the psychological weight of youthful regret, the complex nature of forgiveness, and the realization that some people are so deeply woven into your soul that time and distance are utterly meaningless against their gravity. The audiobook format is an absolute tour de force for contemporary romance listeners, capturing the atmospheric hum of a lakeside town and the intense emotional frequencies of unshielded vulnerability with magnificent precision. The narrative breathes visceral, heartfelt life into Percy's internal monologues, effortlessly tracking her evolution from an insecure teenage girl into a guarded adult woman confronting her deepest regrets. The rapid-fire, witty teenage chemistry and the heavy, high-heat modern encounters translate into an incredibly addictive, deeply moving audio experience that flows beautifully through headphones. It is a mandatory listen for romance aficionados who crave the nostalgic, sun-soaked angst of Emily Henry's People We Meet on Vacation, the emotional scale of Taylor Jenkins Reid, or the multi-generational family ties of Jenny Han. By the time the final chapters force Percy and Sam to lay bare the secrets of the past and decide if their love can survive the truth, you will realize that Every Summer After is a definitive triumph, a bright, starlit map of human resilience, absolute devotion, and ultimate emotional redemption.